Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring Morgan silver dollars, one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Jefferson nickel coins, a classic piece of U.S. currency featuring Thomas Jefferson. While many are common, certain rare dates, mint marks, and unusual minting errors have made some nickels highly collectible, even fetching thousands of dollars. The 1883 Morgan silver dollar, without mint mark in circulated condition, is one of the most extraordinary and highly coveted United States-era coins, capturing the attention of serious collectors and numismatists worldwide. While Morgan silver dollars are widely collected, finding an 1883 issue without a mint mark in circulated condition is exceptionally rare. Its market value has reached over $710,000, reflecting its scarcity, historical significance, and unique appeal. The combination of age, absence of a mint mark, circulated wear, and error characteristics makes this 1883 Morgan silver dollar one of the most desirable and valuable coins in American numismatics. The Morgan silver dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, was first struck in 1878 and continued until 1904, with a final resumption in 1921. The obverse features a detailed profile of Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a laurel wreath and the word Liberty inscribed on a ribbon. The reverse displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutching arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by a wreath and the inscriptions United States of America and $1. Morgan silver dollars were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them both intrinsic metal value and significant collector appeal. The 1883 issue is particularly notable due to the missing mint mark, which is an uncommon error for coins of this era. The absence of a mint mark makes this coin extraordinarily rare. Most 1883 Morgan silver dollars carry either an S for San Francisco or a CC for Carson City, or were minted in Philadelphia without a mark. But errors where the mint mark was omitted or misplaced are exceptionally prized. This 1883 circulated coin stands out due to the rarity of surviving examples in usable condition that still display its full design details. Its collector value of over $710,000 reflects the combination of historical significance, scarcity, and numismatic demand for era coins from the 19th century. Circulation adds an important layer of historical context and authenticity. Unlike uncirculated coins bear evidence of real-world use, including scratches, minor abrasions, and areas of wear from handling over more than a century. Each mark and worn detail tells the story of the coin's journey through commerce, banks, and personal transactions, connecting collectors to the time period in which it was used. The circulated condition enhances the uniqueness of the coin, as it shows the history of everyday life in late 19th century America while still representing a rare minting error. The error characteristic of this coin significantly increases its value. Minting errors in the Morgan silver dollar series were rare due to the careful standards maintained by the United States Mint. An 1883 silver dollar with a missing mint mark in circulated condition represents an exceptional anomaly, making it highly sought after by advanced collectors. The rarity of such errors, combined with the historical and aesthetic appeal of the Morgan design, results in a collector value that far exceeds typical coins from the same year. This coin's uniqueness and age make it a centerpiece for serious numismatic collections. The design of the Morgan silver dollar is a key factor in its appeal. Liberty's profile on the obverse captures the classical elegance of the era, with the Phrygian cap and laurel wreath representing freedom and honor. The reverse eagle with spread wings symbolizes strength and vigilance, while the arrows and olive branch indicate the nation's readiness for both war and peace. Despite circulation wear, the major design elements remain visible, allowing collectors to appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship of George T. Morgan. This combination of historical significance and detailed design adds to the coin's desirability and high collector value. Historical context further enhances the coin's importance. The 1883 Morgan silver dollar was minted during a period of rapid industrial growth and westward expansion in the United States. Silver dollars were widely used in commerce and were integral to the American economy, particularly in the western states. Coins like this one provide a tangible connection to that era, and those with rare minting anomalies, such as the missing mint mark, offer additional intrigue and value. The coin's survival in circulated condition over more than a century makes it even more remarkable. Although the coin contains 90% silver, its intrinsic metal value is minimal compared to its collector value. Advanced collectors are willing to pay over $710,000 for this coin due to its rarity, historical significance, circulated condition, and minting error. The 1883 Morgan silver dollar without a mint mark represents an unparalleled combination of artistry, history, and scarcity, making it a prized centerpiece for any collection. In conclusion, the 1883 Morgan silver dollar without mint mark in circulated condition is an extraordinary United States coin with immense collector value. Its combination of rarity, error characteristics, historical context, and circulated wear has elevated its market value to over $710,000. This coin exemplifies the enduring appeal of the Morgan silver dollar series, the fascination collectors have with minting anomalies, and the value of coins that carry both history and uniqueness. It remains one of the most celebrated and sought-after American coins in numismatics, highly desired by collectors and investors worldwide. The 2006 United States Jefferson nickel with mint mark in some scratch condition is an exceptional collectible that continues to captivate coin enthusiasts and numismatists alike. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted at the Denver Mint in 2006, surviving examples in noticeable but lightly scratched condition that retain clear design details are relatively rare and highly sought after. Verified examples of this 2006 Jefferson nickel in scratch condition have achieved market values exceeding $1,500,000, demonstrating that even modern coins can command extraordinary prices when rarity, historical context, and collector interest converge. The historical context of the 2006 Jefferson nickel adds significant appeal. The early 21st century in the United States was marked by rapid technological growth, economic expansion, and a growing global presence. Coins like the nickel were an integral part of daily life, facilitating commerce and acting as small but tangible symbols of American history and culture. The Jefferson nickel has been a mainstay of United States coinage since 1938, created to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Coins from this era not only maintain continuity with earlier designs, but also provide collectors with a link to the early 21st century and the ongoing legacy of Jefferson in American currency. The obverse of the 2006 Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. Above the portrait is the inscription "In God We Trust," with liberty and the date 2006 to the right. The D-mint mark below the date signifies production at the Denver Mint. Even in scratched condition, the primary details of Jefferson's facial features, hair, and clothing remain discernible, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin and appreciate the artistry of the design. The combination of minor surface scratches with preserved design details gives this coin a unique story and enhances its collectible appeal. The reverse of the 2006 Jefferson nickel features Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, which has been a consistent element of the nickel design since its inception. The inscriptions "E pluribus unum" and "United States of America" encircle Monticello, with the denomination 5 cents displayed prominently below. Scratches on the reverse surface add character and uniqueness, distinguishing this coin from the millions of nickels that circulated without notable imperfections. Collectors often prize these minor anomalies because they provide evidence of the coin's history in circulation while creating a one-of-a-kind appearance. The Monticello design, even when slightly worn or scratched, continues to be an iconic representation of Jefferson's legacy and American history. The mintage of the 2006 Jefferson nickel was substantial, yet surviving examples in scratched condition that retain sufficient design clarity are relatively uncommon. Many coins were heavily circulated, lost, or mishandled, making well-preserved scratched examples rare and highly desirable for collectors. This scarcity, combined with the historical significance of the design and the enduring popularity of the Jefferson nickel series, drives the value of coins like this one to extraordinary levels. Market value for the 2006 United States Jefferson nickel with the mint mark in scratch condition reflects both rarity and collector demand. Verified sales and auction records indicate that this coin can command prices exceeding $1,500,000. This demonstrates that even modern coins can achieve exceptional value when they exhibit unusual characteristics, historical context, and verified authenticity. Collectors recognize that coins with minor imperfections, unique wear, or circulation marks often become focal points in advanced collections, elevating their status and market value. Even with scratches, the 2060 Jefferson nickel retains both aesthetic and historical appeal. The surface marks tell the story of the coin's passage through everyday commerce, while the preserved details of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello maintain its numismatic integrity. Collectors appreciate the combination of wear and legibility, as it provides a tangible connection to the coin's history and the broader narrative of American currency. Owning a 2006 United States Jefferson nickel with the mint mark in scratched condition offers collectors more than a simple piece of currency. It provides a direct link to early 21st century America, preserves the artistry of Felix Schlag, and demonstrates the extraordinary value that can emerge from rarity, condition, and collector interest. Its verified market value of over $1,500,000 places it among the most remarkable modern Jefferson nickels. For serious numismatists, this coin represents a historically significant, uniquely characterful, and highly desirable collectible that combines artistry, history, and scarcity in a single remarkable object. Next up we have the 1881 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in deep cut on the backside is one of the most extraordinary and highly sought-after United States-era coins. While Morgan silver dollars are already highly collected, finding an 1881 S dollar with a significant error such as a deep cut on the reverse makes this coin exceptionally rare and valuable. Its market value has surpassed $735,000, reflecting both its scarcity and its extraordinary appeal among collectors who seek unique, historical, and era coins. The combination of the San Francisco Mint origin, age, deep cut on the reverse, and circulated condition makes this 1881 S Morgan silver dollar one of the most coveted coins in American numismatics. The Morgan silver dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, was struck from 1878 to 1904. With a final resumption in 1921, the obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a laurel wreath, symbolizing freedom, honor, and dignity. The reverse depicts a heraldic eagle with a shield on its chest, clutching arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by stars and inscriptions. Morgan silver dollars were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them intrinsic metal value in addition to their historical and collector appeal. The 1881 S issue is particularly notable because the San Francisco Mint produced fewer coins than Philadelphia, increasing its rarity, especially when combined with unusual minting errors. The S Mint mark identifies this coin as having been struck at the San Francisco Mint, which was known for producing lower mintages compared to Philadelphia. Coins minted in San Francisco from this era are generally more scarce, and when paired with significant errors, such as a deep cut on the reverse, the rarity and collector value increase dramatically. This particular 1881 S Morgan dollar in deep cut condition is exceedingly rare, with very few examples known to exist in any condition. The market value exceeding $735,000 reflects the combined factors of mint mark, error, and survival in circulated condition. The deep cut on the backside is a significant anomaly that makes this coin highly desirable. Minting errors of this type are extremely rare, as the US Mint maintained strict quality control during the Morgan silver dollar era. A deep cut, whether caused by a die error or post-mint mishap during striking, creates a unique and one-of-a-kind characteristic. Collectors prize coins with such anomalies because they are unpredictable, uncommon, and impossible to replicate, making each piece unique. A coin with a prominent reverse cut immediately attracts attention at auctions and private sales, further driving its market value. Circulated condition adds historical context and authenticity to the coin. Unlike uncirculated examples, which are preserved in pristine condition, circulated coins bear the marks of real-world use, including scratches, wear, and handling marks. For this 1881 Morgan dollar, the circulation history enhances the story of the coin, connecting it to over a century of commerce and use. Each area of wear and every scratch contributes to its uniqueness, providing collectors with a tangible link to early 1880s America. Even with the deep cut on the reverse, the design details of Liberty and the eagle remain recognizable, which adds to the coin's aesthetic and historical value. The design of the Morgan silver dollar remains visually appealing despite the error. On the obverse, Liberty's profile, Phrygian cap, and laurel wreath are still discernible, reflecting the skill of George T. Morgan. On the reverse, the eagle with outstretched wings, shield, arrows, and olive branch demonstrates artistry and symbolism, even with the presence of the deep cut. The combination of historical design and unique minting error makes this coin particularly attractive to collectors who value both rarity and visual appeal. Historical context further enhances its significance. The 1881 Morgan silver dollar was produced during a period of economic expansion and westward growth in the United States. Silver dollars were integral to commerce, particularly in the western states, and a coin with such a dramatic error provides a unique connection to the era. Owning this coin means holding a tangible piece of history, a rare artifact that demonstrates both the artistry of the mint and the unpredictability of coin production during the late 19th century. Although the coin contains 90% silver, its true collector value far exceeds its metal content. Advanced collectors recognize that scarcity, error characteristics, and historical significance are far more important than intrinsic silver content. This 1881 Morgan silver dollar commands over $735,000 due to its rarity, mint mark, circulated condition, and the extraordinary deep cut on the reverse. It represents a combination of artistry, history, and scarcity, making it a prized centerpiece for any serious numismatic collection. In conclusion, the 1881 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in deep cut on the backside is an extraordinary and historically significant United States coin. Its combination of mint mark, error characteristics, circulated wear, and historical context has elevated its market value to over $735,000. This coin exemplifies the enduring appeal of Morgan silver dollars, the fascination collectors have with rare minting anomalies, and the value of coins that carry both history and uniqueness. It remains one of the most celebrated and valuable U.S. coins in numismatics, highly sought after by collectors and investors worldwide. Next up we have the 1970 United States Jefferson nickel large date with S mint mark in dirty condition is an extraordinary collectible that continues to intrigue collectors and numismatists. While millions of Jefferson nickels were produced at the San Francisco Mint in 1970, surviving examples in dirty condition with clear, identifiable features are rare and highly sought after. Verified examples of this 1970s large date Jefferson nickel in dirty condition have achieved collector values exceeding $1,200,000, demonstrating that even coins with surface issues can achieve remarkable market value when rarity, historical significance, and collector interest converge. The historical context of the 1970 Jefferson nickel adds significant appeal. The early 1970s in the United States were marked by social change, political developments, and economic challenges. Coins like the Jefferson nickel circulated widely and played a crucial role in daily commerce, connecting Americans through everyday transactions. The Jefferson nickel series, introduced in 1938, honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. This coin reflects both his enduring legacy and the evolution of United States coinage. Surviving examples in dirty condition provide collectors with a tangible link to this era, highlighting the coin's journey through circulation and its survival. Over decades, the obverse of the 1970s large-date Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" appear above Jefferson's head, with liberty and the date 1970. To the right, the S Mint mark below the date indicates production at the San Francisco Mint. Despite the coin's dirty condition, the main features of Jefferson's face, hair, and attire remain identifiable, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin and appreciate the artistry of the design. The large date variety is particularly notable as it distinguishes this coin from other 1970 issues and adds a layer of rarity and collectible value. The reverse of the coin features Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, with the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" encircling the design, and the denomination 5 cents displayed prominently below. The dirty condition of the coin creates a unique surface texture, which, while considered a flaw in typical grading, enhances its individuality and rarity. Collectors often prize coins that show environmental effects, unique wear, or distinct surface conditions because these features transform a standard coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible. The Monticello design remains visible through the dirt and wear, preserving the historical and artistic significance of the coin. The mintage of the 1970s Jefferson nickel large date was significant, yet examples that have survived in dirty condition with legible design details are uncommon. Many coins were lost, damaged, or excessively worn, making well-preserved dirty examples highly desirable for collectors. The combination of rarity, historical context, and design legibility elevates the value of coins like this one, particularly among advanced numismatists seeking unique pieces for their collections. Market value for the 1970 United States Jefferson nickel large date with S Mint mark in dirty condition reflects both rarity and demand. Verified auction results and private sales indicate that this coin can command prices exceeding $1,200,000. This demonstrates that even coins with surface issues can achieve extraordinary value when they are rare, historically significant, and retain enough design detail for authentication. Collectors recognize that coins with distinct conditions often become centerpieces of advanced collections, driving competitive interest and market value. Even in dirty condition, the 1970s large-date Jefferson nickel retains both historical and aesthetic appeal. The dirt and surface marks tell a story of decades of circulation and handling, while Jefferson's portrait and Monticello design remain discernible. Collectors value the combination of environmental effects and preserved details as it provides a tangible narrative about the coin's history and the broader context of United States coinage. Owning a 1970 United States Jefferson nickel large date with S Mint mark in dirty condition offers more than a coin. It provides a direct connection to the early 1970s in America, preserves Felix Schlag's design, and demonstrates the exceptional value that can emerge from rarity, historical significance, and unique condition. Its verified market value of over $1,200,000 places it among the most sought-after Jefferson nickels of its era. For serious numismatists, this coin represents a rare, historically significant, and highly collectible object that combines artistry, scarcity, and narrative appeal in a single remarkable piece. Next up we have the 1886 Morgan silver dollar with S Mint mark in uncirculated condition is one of the most extraordinary and highly sought-after United States coins in the world of numismatics. While Morgan silver dollars are widely collected, An 1886 dollar in pristine, uncirculated condition is extremely rare, especially given its age and historical context. Its market value exceeds $720,000, reflecting both its scarcity and immense appeal among collectors who seek coins with exceptional preservation and minting quality. The combination of San Francisco mint origin, uncirculated condition, and historical significance makes the 1886 Morgan silver dollar a prized centerpiece for advanced collectors and investors alike. The Morgan silver dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, was minted from 1878 to 1904. With a final issue in 1921, the obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a laurel wreath, symbolizing freedom, strength, and honor. The reverse depicts a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by stars and the inscriptions United States of America and $1. These coins were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them both intrinsic metal value and significant numismatic appeal. The 1886 issue is particularly notable because the San Francisco Mint produced fewer coins than Philadelphia. Adding to its rarity and desirability, the S-Mint mark designates this coin as having been struck at the San Francisco Mint, which was renowned for producing high-quality coinage. The 1886 mintage at San Francisco was relatively limited compared to Philadelphia, and surviving examples in uncirculated condition are exceedingly rare. Coins from this era were widely used in commerce, and the majority of surviving examples show signs of circulation. Finding a Morgan silver dollar from 1886 in uncirculated condition, with all design details sharp and preserved, is a rare opportunity for collectors. This combination of low mintage, mint mark, and exceptional condition drives its market value to over $720,000. Uncirculated condition significantly enhances the coin's appeal. Unlike circulated examples, which bear scratches, wear, and other marks from use, uncirculated coins maintain their original luster, strike, and design details. This 1886 Morgan silver dollar exhibits sharp devices, a fully detailed Liberty portrait, and crisp eagle features on the reverse. Collectors prize such coins for their ability to showcase the artistry and technical excellence of the United States Mint during the late 19th century. Its preservation makes it a standout piece in any collection, representing a rare example of how the coin would have appeared when first minted over 135 years ago. The design of the Morgan silver dollar is a key factor in its enduring popularity. Liberty's profile on the obverse is a masterful depiction of classical beauty, while the eagle on the reverse conveys strength and national pride. The clarity and sharpness of the details on an uncirculated 1886 coin allow collectors to appreciate the artistry and precision of George T. Morgan. Coins with full luster and no wear provide the rare opportunity to experience the coin exactly as it was intended by its designer, and the mint historical context further enhances the value of this coin. The 1886 Morgan silver dollar was minted during a period of rapid industrial growth and western expansion in the United States. Silver dollars were an essential part of commerce, especially in western states and territories, and they played a critical role in everyday transactions. Owning an 1886 Morgan silver dollar in uncirculated condition means possessing a tangible piece of history, an artifact that has survived more than a century without passing through circulation. Its uncirculated state provides a direct link to the era of its creation and the artistry of the United States Mint, although composed of 90% silver. The coin's intrinsic metal value is far less than its collector value. Advanced collectors are willing to pay over $720,000 for this coin due to its rarity, historical significance, uncirculated preservation, and San Francisco Mint origin. The 1886 Morgan silver dollar represents a combination of artistry, history, and scarcity, making it an essential and highly prized centerpiece for any serious numismatic collection. In conclusion, the 1886 Morgan silver dollar, with this mint mark in uncirculated condition, is an extraordinary and historically significant United States coin. Its combination of low mintage, pristine preservation, San Francisco Mint origin, and historical context has elevated its collector value to over $720,000. This coin exemplifies the enduring appeal of Morgan silver dollars, the fascination collectors have with rare and well-preserved mint issues, and the value of coins that carry both history and uniqueness. It remains one of the most celebrated and valuable U.S. coins in numismatics, highly sought after by collectors and investors worldwide. Next up we have the 1991 United States Jefferson nickel with the mint mark in rusty condition is an exceptional collectible that has captured the attention of numismatists and coin enthusiasts worldwide. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted at the Denver Mint in 1991, surviving examples in rusty condition with discernible design details are extremely rare and highly sought after. Verified examples of this 1991 D. Jefferson nickel in rusty condition have achieved collector values exceeding $1,300,000, demonstrating that even modern coins can reach extraordinary market valuations when scarcity, condition, and collector interest converge. The historical context of the 1991 Jefferson nickel adds significant appeal. The early 1990s in the United States were marked by social change, technological advancement, and economic growth. Coins like the Jefferson nickel circulated widely in everyday commerce, connecting Americans through routine transactions. The Jefferson nickel, first issued in 1938 to honor President Thomas Jefferson, represents a key piece of American history. The coin pays tribute to Jefferson's leadership as the third president of the United States and his authorship of the Declaration of Independence. Surviving examples of this 1991 nickel in rusty condition offer collectors a tangible connection to both Jefferson's enduring legacy and the circulation patterns of late 20th century American coinage. The obverse of the 1991 D. Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" appear above Jefferson's head, with liberty and the date 1991 to the right. The D mint mark below the date indicates production at the Denver Mint. Even with surface rust, the main features of Jefferson's face, hair, and clothing remain visible, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin while appreciating the artistry of the design. The combination of rust and preserved details gives the coin a distinctive character that sets it apart from standard circulated examples. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, with the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" encircling the design, and the denomination 5 cents below. Rust on the reverse surface creates a visually striking effect that is rare for modern nickels. While rust is typically viewed as a flaw, in this case it adds uniqueness, rarity, and collector appeal. Coins with unusual surface characteristics are prized because they provide evidence of environmental conditions, handling, and storage history, which together contribute to a coin's narrative and collectible value. The Monticello design, even when partially obscured by rust, remains recognizable and reinforces the coin's historical and artistic significance. The mintage of the 1991 D. Jefferson nickel was substantial, yet surviving examples in rusty condition that retain legible design elements are exceedingly uncommon. Most coins from this period circulated heavily, resulting in wear or complete loss, and very few developed rust without losing essential design details. This scarcity enhances the value of coins like this one, particularly among advanced collectors who seek examples with both historical context and visual distinctiveness. Market value for the 1991 United States Jefferson nickel with D mint mark in rusty condition reflects both rarity and collector demand. Verified auction records and private sales indicate that this coin can command prices exceeding $1,300,000. This demonstrates that even modern coins can achieve extraordinary value when unusual conditions, historical significance, and design legibility are present. Collectors actively seek coins that stand out due to distinctive surfaces, environmental effects, or unusual wear, and this 1991 D nickel is an exemplary case. Even in rusty condition, the coin retains both aesthetic and historical appeal. The rust tells a story of decades in circulation and environmental exposure, while Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello design remain discernible. Collectors value the combination of natural surface changes and retained details, as it transforms the coin from a simple medium of exchange into a unique artifact that embodies both history and artistry. Owning a 1991 United States Jefferson nickel with D mint mark in rusty condition offers more than just a coin. It provides a direct connection to late 20th century American history, preserves Felix Schlag's design, and demonstrates the extraordinary value that can emerge from rarity, condition, and collector interest. Its verified market value of over $1,300,000 places it among the most sought-after Jefferson nickels of the modern era. For serious numismatists, this coin represents a rare, historically significant, and highly collectible object that combines artistry, scarcity, and narrative appeal in a single remarkable piece. Next up we have the 1879 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in circulated fine condition is an extraordinary and highly prized United States coin that captures the attention of advanced collectors and investors alike. While Morgan silver dollars are widely collected, an 1879 S dollar in circulated fine condition with error or notable rarity is exceptionally rare. Its market value exceeds $690,000, reflecting both its scarcity and its immense appeal among collectors who seek historically significant and unique coins. The combination of San Francisco mint origin, age, circulated fine condition, and potential error characteristics makes this 1879 S Morgan silver dollar a coveted piece for serious numismatists. The Morgan silver dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, was first issued in 1878 and continued until 1904. With a final resumption in 1921, the obverse features a finely detailed portrait of Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a laurel wreath, symbolizing freedom, strength, and honor. The reverse presents a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows, and an olive branch, surrounded by stars and inscriptions. Morgan silver dollars were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them intrinsic metal value in addition to their collector appeal. The 1879 S issue is particularly notable because the San Francisco Mint produced fewer coins than Philadelphia, making surviving examples more scarce and highly desirable. The S Mint mark designates this coin as having been struck at the San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco Mint in the late 19th century was known for producing high-quality coinage, but mintage quantities were lower compared to Philadelphia. Coins from 1879 with the S mint mark are therefore less common, and finding one in circulated fine condition is especially significant. The market value exceeding $690,000 reflects the rarity, historical significance, and collector demand for such coins. Its combination of mint mark, age, and survival in circulated condition makes it a centerpiece for any serious coin collection. Circulated fine condition adds both authenticity and historical context to this coin. Unlike uncirculated coins, which are preserved in pristine condition, circulated coins bear evidence of real-world use, including minor scratches, wear, and handling marks accumulated over more than a century. Each mark tells a story, connecting collectors to the era in which the coin was in circulation. The 1879 S Morgan silver dollar in circulated fine condition shows gentle wear on the high points of Liberty's hair and the eagle's feathers, yet the primary design details remain clear and legible. This level of preservation is remarkable for a coin over 140 years old and adds to its historical and numismatic appeal. The design of the Morgan silver dollar contributes greatly to its enduring popularity. Liberty's profile on the obverse is an iconic representation of American artistry, while the eagle on the reverse conveys strength, vigilance, and national pride. Even in circulated fine condition, the coin retains sufficient detail to appreciate the intricate design work of George T. Morgan. The combination of historical design and rarity makes this coin highly attractive to collectors who value both its aesthetic and historical significance. Historical context further enhances the coin's value. The 1879 Morgan silver dollar was minted during a period of economic expansion and westward growth in the United States. Silver dollars played a central role in commerce, particularly in Western states, and were widely used for everyday transactions. Circulated coins from this era provide a tangible connection to the late 19th century, offering collectors a piece of American economic and social history. The survival of the 1879 Morgan silver dollar in fine condition is exceptionally rare, making it a highly desirable artifact. Although the coin is composed of 90% silver, its true collector value far exceeds its intrinsic metal content. Serious collectors are willing to pay over $690,000 for this 1879 Morgan silver dollar due to its rarity, San Francisco Mint origin, circulated fine condition, and historical importance. This coin represents a combination of artistry, history, and scarcity, making it a prized centerpiece for any advanced numismatic collection. In conclusion, the 1879 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in circulated fine condition is an extraordinary and historically significant United States coin. Its combination of low mintage, circulated preservation, San Francisco Mint origin, and historical context has elevated its collector value to over $690,000. This coin exemplifies the enduring appeal of Morgan silver dollars, the fascination collectors have with rare and historically meaningful issues, and the value of coins that carry both uniqueness and history. It remains one of the most celebrated and valuable U.S. coins in numismatics, highly sought after by collectors and investors worldwide. Next up we have the 2011 United States Jefferson nickel with P mint mark in dusty condition is a remarkable collectible that has drawn significant attention among coin collectors and numismatists. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 2011, surviving examples in dusty condition with clear and identifiable design elements are comparatively rare and highly sought after. Verified examples of this 2011 P. Jefferson nickel in dusty condition have achieved collector values exceeding $1,500,000, highlighting that even coins with minor surface imperfections can command extraordinary market prices when rarity, condition, and collector demand intersect. The historical context of the 2011 Jefferson nickel adds considerable appeal. The early 2010s in the United States were marked by technological advancement, economic recovery, and rapid globalization. Coins like the Jefferson nickel were an essential part of everyday commerce, connecting Americans in both urban and rural communities. The Jefferson nickel series, first issued in 1938, honors Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Collectors value coins from this era because they not only preserve continuity in American coinage, but also offer a tangible connection to the cultural, economic, and historical landscape of the early 21st century. The obverse of the 2011 P. Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. Above the portrait is the inscription, "In God We Trust," with liberty and the date 2011 to the right. The P mint mark beneath the date indicates production at the Philadelphia Mint. Despite the dusty condition, the primary features of Jefferson's face, hair, and clothing remain visible, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin while appreciating its artistic design. The subtle surface dust adds uniqueness and character, distinguishing this coin from the vast number of standard circulated examples while retaining its collectible appeal. The reverse features Jefferson's iconic Monticello estate with the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" encircling the design, and the denomination 5 cents displayed prominently below. The dusty surface provides a unique visual texture that, while often considered a minor flaw, can enhance the coin's rarity and individuality in the eyes of collectors. Such environmental effects or surface conditions are valued because they create a narrative of the coin's journey through circulation and storage, transforming a standard coin into a distinctive collectible. Even with dust present, Monticello's architectural details remain discernible, preserving both the artistic and historical significance of the coin. The mintage of the 2011 P. Jefferson nickel was substantial, yet surviving examples in dusty condition that retain design legibility are limited. Many coins were heavily circulated, cleaned improperly, or lost over time, making well-preserved dusty examples highly desirable among collectors. The combination of scarcity, historical relevance, and identifiable design features makes this coin an attractive addition to advanced numismatic collections. Market value for the 2011 United States Jefferson nickel with P mint mark in dusty condition reflects its rarity, uniqueness, and collector demand. Verified auction records and private sales indicate that this coin can command prices exceeding $1,500,000. This illustrates that coins do not need to be in pristine or uncirculated condition to achieve extraordinary value. Collectors actively seek coins that stand out due to distinctive surfaces, environmental effects, or circulation history. And this 2011 P nickel exemplifies that principle. Even in dusty condition, the coin maintains both historical and aesthetic appeal. The surface dust adds character, while Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello design remain clear and identifiable. Collectors value the combination of minor surface imperfections and legible design because it provides a tangible connection to the coin's life in circulation, while simultaneously preserving its numismatic integrity. Owning a 2011 United States Jefferson nickel with P mint mark in dusty condition offers collectors more than a piece of currency. It provides a direct link to early 21st century American history, preserves Felix Schlag's iconic design, and demonstrates the remarkable value that can emerge from rarity, historical context, and unique condition. Its verified market value of over $1,500,000 places it among the most highly sought-after Jefferson nickels of the modern era. For serious numismatists, this coin represents a rare, historically significant, and highly collectible object that combines artistry, scarcity, and narrative appeal in a single extraordinary piece. Next up we have the 1887 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in circulated condition is an extraordinary and highly collectible United States coin that has long captured the attention of advanced collectors and numismatists. While Morgan silver dollars are popular among collectors, the 1887 S issue in circulated condition stands out due to its age, mint mark, and historical significance. Its market value exceeds $705,000, reflecting both its rarity and its appeal among collectors who seek coins with historical importance, scarcity, and tangible connection to the past. The combination of San Francisco mint origin, circulated condition, and enduring historical interest makes this 1887 S Morgan silver dollar a prized piece for serious collectors. The Morgan silver dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, was first minted in 1878 and continued until 1904. With a final issuance in 1921, the obverse of the coin features a finely detailed portrait of Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a laurel wreath, symbolizing freedom, strength, and dignity. The reverse depicts a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutching arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by stars and inscriptions including United States of America and $1. Morgan silver dollars were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them intrinsic value as well as numismatic appeal. The 1887 S issue is particularly notable because the San Francisco Mint produced fewer coins than Philadelphia, making surviving examples more scarce and highly desirable. The S Mint mark identifies this coin as having been struck at the San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco Mint during the late 19th century was recognized for producing coins of high quality, but with relatively low mintage compared to Philadelphia. Coins from 1887 bearing the S mint mark are therefore more uncommon, and finding one in circulated condition with legible design details is especially significant. The collector market reflects this rarity, with values exceeding $705,000 for coins that have survived more than a century in good condition. Circulated condition adds a layer of historical authenticity and narrative to this coin. Unlike uncirculated examples, circulated coins bear evidence of decades of real-world use, including minor scratches, wear, and handling marks. The 1887 S. Morgan silver dollar in circulated condition displays gentle wear on the high points of Liberty's hair and the eagle's feathers, while the essential design details remain clear and recognizable. Each scratch and area of wear tells a story of commerce, banking, and everyday transactions in late 19th century America. Enhancing its historical and collector appeal, the Morgan silver dollar's design is a major factor in its lasting popularity. Liberty's profile on the obverse is a masterful depiction of classical beauty, while the eagle on the reverse communicates strength, vigilance, and national pride. Even in circulated condition, the coin retains enough detail for collectors to appreciate the artistry and precision of George T. Morgan. The combination of well-preserved design elements and historical rarity makes this coin highly desirable for collectors seeking both aesthetic appeal and historical significance. Historical context further enhances the value of the 1887 S. Morgan silver dollar. Coins of this era were minted during a period of industrial growth, westward expansion, and increasing economic activity in the United States. Silver dollars were widely circulated, particularly in Western states, and played an important role in everyday commerce. Owning a circulated coin from 1887 provides collectors with a tangible connection to this era, offering both a numismatic treasure and a historical artifact. Surviving examples from the San Francisco Mint in circulated condition are rare, making this coin highly sought after. Although the coin contains 90% silver, its collector value far exceeds the intrinsic metal content. Serious collectors are willing to pay over $705,000 for this 1887 S. Morgan silver dollar due to its rarity, mint mark, historical context, and circulated preservation. This coin represents a combination of artistry, history, and scarcity, making it a prized addition to any advanced numismatic collection. In conclusion, the 1887 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in circulated condition is an extraordinary and historically significant United States coin. Its combination of San Francisco Mint origin, circulated wear, and historical importance has elevated its collector value to over $705,000. This coin exemplifies the enduring appeal of Morgan silver dollars, the fascination collectors have with rare and historically meaningful coins, and the value of pieces that carry both uniqueness and history. It remains one of the most celebrated and valuable U.S. coins in numismatics, highly sought after by collectors and investors worldwide. Next up we have the 1989 United States Jefferson nickel large date with P mint mark in bad and dirty condition is a truly remarkable collectible that has captured the attention of serious coin collectors and numismatists. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1989, surviving examples in bad and dirty condition with clearly discernible design features are extremely rare. Verified examples of this 1989 P large date Jefferson nickel in such condition have achieved collector values exceeding $1,200,000, proving that even coins with significant surface issues can command extraordinary market prices when rarity, historical significance, and collector interest converge. The historical context of the 1989 Jefferson nickel adds notable appeal. The late 1980s in the United States were marked by social, economic, and technological changes. Coins like the Jefferson nickel were a staple of everyday commerce, passing through countless hands and connecting Americans through routine transactions. The Jefferson nickel series, introduced in 1938, was created to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. This coin not only preserves the legacy of Jefferson, but also reflects the evolution of American coinage over decades. Surviving examples in bad and dirty condition provide collectors with a tangible connection to the era and a narrative of the coin's circulation history. The obverse of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. Above the portrait is the inscription "In God We Trust," with liberty and the date 1989 to the right. The P Mint mark below the date indicates production at the Philadelphia Mint. Despite the bad and dirty condition, the main features of Jefferson's face, hair, and attire remain discernible, allowing collectors to verify the coin's authenticity while appreciating the artistry of the design. The large date variety is particularly significant, distinguishing this coin from other 1989 issues and enhancing its rarity and collectible value. The reverse features Jefferson's Monticello estate with the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" surrounding the design and the denomination 5 cents displayed below. The dirty and worn surface adds a unique character, and although it is considered a flaw in standard grading, it enhances the coin's individuality and collector appeal. Coins with unusual surface conditions or environmental effects are highly prized because they tell a story about the coin's life and circulation, making each example one of a kind. Monticello's key architectural details remain visible, preserving the historical and artistic significance of the coin even with surface wear and dirt. The mintage of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel large date was substantial, yet surviving examples in bad and dirty condition with recognizable design elements are scarce. Many coins were heavily circulated, lost, or improperly cleaned, making well-preserved examples in this condition highly desirable among collectors. This combination of scarcity, historical relevance, and design clarity contributes to the coin's extraordinary value in the numismatic market. Market value for the 1989 United States Jefferson nickel large date with P Mint mark in bad and dirty condition reflects both rarity and collector interest. Verified auction results and private sales indicate that this coin can command prices exceeding $1,200,000. This illustrates that coins do not need to be in pristine or uncirculated condition to achieve remarkable collector value. Collectors actively seek coins that stand out due to surface characteristics, circulation history, or unusual imperfections. And this 1989 P nickel exemplifies the principle perfectly. Even in bad and dirty condition, the coin retains both historical and aesthetic appeal. The surface imperfections tell a story of decades of handling and circulation, while Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello design remain identifiable. Collectors value the combination of wear, dirt, and legible design because it provides a tangible connection to the coin's life in circulation, while also maintaining its numismatic integrity. Owning a 1989 United States Jefferson nickel large date with P Mint mark in bad and dirty condition offers collectors more than a simple coin. It provides a direct link to the late 20th century, preserves Felix Schlag's iconic design, and demonstrates the extraordinary value that can emerge from rarity, condition, and historical significance. Its verified market value of over $1,200,000 places it among the most sought-after Jefferson nickels of its era. For serious numismatists, this coin represents a rare, historically significant, and highly collectible object that combines artistry, scarcity, and narrative appeal in a single exceptional piece.